All right, so I want to start off with why insurance is even important. Why do we even have to go get insurance on our houses? Why do we have to pay into a premium every single month? And then we also have a deductible to pay on top of that when something happens. Why do I even need it? Well, the reason why insurance is important is because, from a financial standpoint, it's very, very expensive to have to cover the cost of damage in your home, damage that you don't typically plan for ever. And so, insurance is a vehicle for you to pool money from other individuals to help cover the cost of losses that you might have. So, insurance is very, very important. Another question that I might get in regards to the home, in regards to the roof with hail, is why do I even need to get my roof replaced on hail damage? Like, what's the big deal? Well, one of the biggest things that happen when hail hits a roof, and the reason that insurance covers it, is that it increases the likelihood that you're going to get a leak on the roof. What happens, and this is particularly with asphalt shingle roofs, that's usually what's covered. Insurance will vary their coverage based on what you might have on your roof, or as your roof rather. But when it comes to asphalt shingle roofs, what happens is at the point of impact, the shingle is damaged on two sides. So a standard structure of an asphalt shingle is you've got an asphalt mat, and you've got your fiberglass interlay in the middle, and you've got another asphalt mat on top, and on top of that you've got these ceramic granules. That's what gives it all the color, all the dimension, all that stuff. Well, those ceramic granules are actually protecting the inside structure of the shingle from UV radiation, from rain, from snow, ice, things like that. So at the point of impact, when hail hits a shingle, two things happen. One, the granules get kicked up. So the force hits the shingle, and that force has to get expelled in some direction. One of those directions is back out, and it kicks those granules off. So now those granules aren't there to protect the inner working of the shingle. The second thing that happens is at the point of impact, on the bottom layer, that bottom asphalt mat will actually get a micro tear at the very bottom. So let me draw this out for you. So to start off with is you've got your bottom asphalt mat, you've got your interwoven fiberglass here. I'm going to draw it like it's thicker, even though it's not what it looks like. You got another asphalt mat sitting on top, and you got your roof granules sitting on top up here. Okay. When hail hits, the first thing that's going to happen is the force is going to work its way down. This force is going to kick granules up and out, and you're actually going to create a micro tear on this side. So now you have your top asphalt mat at the point of impact has a divot where there's no more granules. You got your interwoven fiberglass mat on the inside, and then this bottom asphalt mat actually has a micro tear. So this point of impact has actually become thinner. So the granules are gone, the bottom half is torn, and now we have this fiberglass mat on the inside that's exposed. The fiberglass is what holds it all together, holds the whole shingle together. So when you kick off those granules and you micro tear the bottom half of that shingle, now the only thing that's really holding it together is that fiberglass, and it's going to break down a lot faster with UV and with rain and all the weather that we get, especially out here in Colorado. So that's the reason that insurance actually covers it, and it can be very costly. So you want to use the power of pooling with other people to get that covered, so you don't have to pay so much out of pocket. I also want to dispel a myth of, well, what happens if my premium is going to go up? If I open a claim, my premium is going to go up. And I hear this all the time. And yes, there is a chance that your premium will go up. But just because you open the claim doesn't mean that your premium is going to increase. As a matter of fact, just because you open a claim doesn't mean that your premium is going to increase. Generally speaking, it's based on a geographic area. If a lot of people are opening up claims often in that area for that same reason, or that storm event, like maybe it is hail, you get a lot of hail, your premiums might go up after that. But it's not because you open up claim this one time on your roof and that's what did it. That's just not the case. So that is a myth. The reality of premiums is that every single year, insurance companies get together and they redesign the policies that they're giving their homeowners. So there is more likely to be the case that your premiums are going to go up on their own with or without you opening a claim. Does that happen all the time? No, it doesn't. But the insurance companies have the freedom at any point to change what their policies are covering and how much they're covering it for. So you may never open up a claim and your premiums still go up. So opening the claim is not going to increase your premium so much as just they go up over time. Inflation happens, policies change, risks go up, things change in the environment, and as a result, your premiums might go up, your deductibles might go up, the coverage might go down. It really depends on where you're located and the history of events that are occurring in that space.